Divorce Dad Diaries, day 284, and I took my 11-year-old son to go get a haircut. This is me in high school. So for a while I went through a period where my mum would cut my hair. Effectively, we would sit out in the yard, she would just trim it off, we'd do it in like a number 3, and we'd just do that every now and then. In fact, she still does that for my stepdad. He just cuts his hair with the clippers. As an adult, I grew my hair out, and then I went to the barber and blah, 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 blah. But as Lincoln got older, I started taking him to the barber. And as the cost of living started to rise, I realised that it was costing me like $50 to go to the barber and get me done and him done at the same time. And I was like, oh, it just kind of feels a bit expensive, you know? I went down to the local electronics store and did a bit of shopping, and what I discovered was that hair trimmers and clippers are not all that expensive. In fact, right now in Harvey Norman, this Remington one is on sale for $34. Less than it would cost for me to go and get a haircut and a beard trim at a barber. I ended up picking up one that was a little bit more expensive than that. It was $99. That was probably about 5 years ago now, and I'm still using it, still going strong. Obviously, it's not as good as a proper barber trimmer, but, you know, it does the job. So for my son, I've been shaving him around the sides and then leaving it longer on the top, and it's worked for a while, but the thing is, like, I mean, I can do a buzz cut just fine, but doing a scissor cut it's a bit too much for me. I've effectively been trimming his hair back and then letting it grow out and then trimming it back and letting it grow out, and it's just like, I think he's probably old enough now that I could probably just take him to the barber and get it done properly. Now, unfortunately, I do have this problem where I'm just not with it. This isn't just because I'm getting older, it's always been a problem. I specifically remember being 17 and my girlfriend telling me that my fashion sense needed updating. So when I mentioned this to his mother, she sent me a reference image, like, this is sort of what the kids these days are getting. And I was like, I don't even know what you call that, so I just took a screenshot of it and took that with me down to the barber. So I picked him up early morning from his mum's house and took him over to Rolleston Haircuts, where I noticed they have this like digital thing where you can sign in to like wait for your appointment, but we didn't really have to wait. We got served as soon as we walked in, but the lady, I showed her the image and she said, oh, I'm not too good at fades, so I'll pass you on to one of my staff members. And she saw it and said, oh, like a tapered mullet with a 0 fade. And I was like, I don't know what that means, but sure, I'll trust you. We talked a bit about lengths and how to get it right for him, and once she was off going, I popped down to Robert Harris and ordered a nice satay because I realised that I hadn't had a coffee this morning. When I got back, she was putting the final touches on and gave it my seal approval, and he's looking mint. I'm pretty stoked with that, eh? Service was fast, the staff was super friendly. It cost $23 for a boy's primary cut, an extra $4 for a fade, so it was $27 all up, which is not too bad. And he's happy with it too, which is the most important thing. He was getting quite frustrated with the length of his hair. But also, house update, I have put away all the closet doors. The rooms are pretty much back to normal, somewhat. I still have to make their beds, but all their furniture is back where it's meant to be. Closet doors are on, so they're pretty much ready. I still need to do their laundry, but I've got time. I keep forgetting that they're not coming back on Monday, not coming back tomorrow. It's still a couple more days, but yeah. Can't believe it's Sunday already though. That weekend went fast, and I will catch you on the flip side.